I wanted to see how strong Jada Toys E-Honda is, so I made him carry other Jada Toys Street Fighter figures and Hasbro Marvel Legends. Using his signature bear hug or Saba Ori, let's see how strong this Jada Toys Street Fighter E-Honda is and what is his limitations. Starting with two iconic Marvel characters, the X-Men 97 Wolverine and the Maximum Series Spider-Man. Marvel Legends are usually lighter figures. Wolverine and Spider-Man together is 130 grams, and Jada Toys E-Honda can carry them. So there is no brainer that E-Honda can carry female figures easily. They are lighter than the males. Jada Toys Street Fighter Cammy is 51 grams, and a lot of space for him to carry another figure along with Cammy. Mega Man is surprisingly not heavier than the female figures. Well, despite of being small, he weighs 62 grams, probably because of his armor. Mega Man is slightly heavier than the Marvel Legends Gamerverse Psylocke, who is 59 grams. Jada Toys is made of a thicker plastic compared to the gummy Hasbro Marvel Legends plastic, so it makes sense that a regular male Ryu is heavy by 112 grams, and as expected, E-Honda should be able to do a bear hug of him. This proves that not only did Jada Toys care about aesthetics, they considered the function. Although in the articulation, it seems that they came a little bit short. Akuma, who I just recently reviewed, is heavier by 15 grams from Ryu. He weighs 127 grams and E-Honda can carry him also. Next, for the tallest Jada Toys Street Fighter figure I have, let's try whether E-Honda can carry Sagat and give him a bear hug. To my surprise, E-Honda can lift the 184-gram Sagat off the ground, despite of his length. Blanka is the heaviest figure at 222 grams, and E-Honda successfully lifts him. This means I tested the Jada Toys E-Honda stability, balance, and strength to carry any Jada Toys Street Fighter figures, which he can use a bear hug or Saba Ori. Jada Toys proves that they can fulfill the idea that their figures can perform the arcade games move. Until we go with articulation. Of course, common sense, E-Honda cannot lift larger figures like the Gamerverse Juggernaut, who weighs more than E-Honda, and it's impossible for him to hug. I am curious though if Jada Toys Street Fighter E-Honda can carry Jada Toys Zangief, since we don't have Zangief yet. For his size and shape, Jada Toys did a great job in giving fans a well-articulated E-Honda. Like any Jada Toys release, he has a great range of head movement with a double ball peg or ball joint system. As proven a while ago, with the bear hug, E-Honda has a great range of arm movement because of the butterfly joints, and despite of his thick biceps, Jada Toys still gave him double jointed elbows. He has an upper torso swivel for the tilt, but do not try to do a 360. If you want E-Honda's torso to face left or right, use the waist swivel. His skirt, the blue striped towel or mawashi, is not soft plastic. It's a bit thick, but there are cuts that allow his right leg to move forward. I believe this mawashi is glued permanently to his waist. I tried wiggling it around to see if I can remove it, but it won't. Like import figures like SH Figuarts, E-Honda has this soft plastic crotch which enables him to move his leg freely. Sumo wrestler fighting stance is usually in a squatting position, and in-game that is how E-Honda stands. I believe this is because it's a sumo wrestler stance and his opponents are shorter, so he needs to be in the same eye level to connect a hit. That is why his kicks and punches are usually on a low position. This is where it seems Jada kinda fell short. When I say short, it seems his arms and legs are shorter to successfully connect a hit, just like the games. For the legs, maybe because he has a mawashi which limits it, but still, with the soft crotch, it should help him connect the hit. This is a very minor gripe. I'm sure no one would have pointed out unless they tried to recreate the Street Fighter moves. What do you think? Are you overall happy with the articulation of Jada Toys E-Honda? If you found this review useful, hope you give it a hype, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and share this with our fellow collectors. For places where the figures in this review might still be available, I left some links in the description below.
not.
The main move of E-Honda is the 100 hand slap, and Jada Toys did a great job representing that in action figure form. This effect piece slides onto the right forearm only, because the effect itself is sculpted as a cluster of right hands. You can use the closed fist, but to be game accurate, you should use the open palm. Speaking of hands, Jada Toys includes a total of 4 hands for this deluxe E-Honda figure, a pair of open palms, and a pair of closed fist hands. They all hinge forward and back. Jada gave this sumo wrestler the necessary head sculpts, and they did a great job with the texture and sculpt of his hair. E-Honda comes with a frowning head sculpt, maybe he hasn't had his lunch yet, and a screaming head sculpt, probably asking for more rice. In the comments below, let me know, are the accessories included with the Jada Toys E-Honda figure sufficient to recreate most of his in-game moves? I found it a challenge to get E-Honda flying for the sumo smash because there isn't a large enough figure stand claw that can wrap around his waist. A heavy duty fly stand is definitely one thing Jada could have included for this figure. The new Jada Toys Ultra Street Fighter 2 Final Challengers E-Honda stands 16.5 cm or 6.5 inches tall. The hairstyle made this figure taller. E-Honda is just around 15.8 cm or 6.22 inches tall. In lore, E-Honda is 6 feet 1 inch tall, making this figure's height just a great fit for the 6-inch scale display. Size comparison with fellow Jada Toys Street Fighters. E-Honda is taller than Chun-Li, Ryu, Ken, and the shortest Jada Toys Street Fighter female, Cammy. Here he is besides Vega, Sagat, Akuma, and the heaviest of the bunch, Blanka. Next we have E-Honda besides the Player 2 Pink Chun-Li, Guile, Vega, and the Silver Player 2 Cammy. Jada Toys Street Fighters E-Honda compared with different sizes of 6-inch scale Hasbro Marvel Legends, X-Factor Jean Grey, Cyclops, and X-Men 97 Wolverine and Jean Grey. E-Honda fits well the Gamerverse Marvel Legends. Psylocke. He is taller than Wolverine, close in height to a slightly taller Captain America, and shorter than Venom. Here is E-Honda besides 1/18 scale Joy Toy the King of Fighters, Benimaru, Kyo Kusanagi, and Goro Daimo. Next besides Mezco 112 Collective Bishop, SH Figuarts Deadpool, Darna by Halimo Sculptures and Loose Collector, Burning Hammer Master Wee Lee by Loose Collector. For a 6-inch scale versus 7-inch scale size comparison, here he is besides the Marvel Legends 80th Anniversary Hulk and the Marvel Select Immortal Hulk. E-Honda comes in the deluxe Jada Toy Street Fighter arcade style packaging. On the side, there is a character profile noting E-Honda is from Japan. Here is a look at the background art behind the figure. The Jada Toys E-Honda is great value for money. He doesn't come with a ton of accessories in the box, but the figure itself is a massive amount of plastic. I'm surprised by how well he carries other figures, and I'm looking forward to see whether he can carry Zangief. I've reviewed several Jada Toys Street Fighter figures. Hope you can check out the playlist in the top right corner of your screen. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this review helpful. If you do, please keep it a hype, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and share this with our fellow collectors. I hope to see you in the next one.